Life has a rhythm, a pulse that moves beneath everything you experience. Sometimes that rhythm feels gentle, guiding you softly toward new beginnings. And other times it shakes you, tests you, and pushes you to the edges of what you think you can endure. But beneath every test, beneath every trial, there is a message. You are not finished yet. You are being shaped, carved, refined into someone stronger than the version of you that came before. There will always be moments that feel like endings, moments where the weight on your shoulders feels too heavy to carry, moments where you wonder why life asks so much of you. But look closely. Endings are disguised beginnings. Pressure is disguised preparation, and struggle is disguised strength. Just because the journey gets harder does not mean you are on the wrong path. Sometimes the difficulty is the very proof that you are moving in the right direction. Growth never happens in comfort. Evolution never happens in ease. Transformation requires friction, resistance, and moments of doubt that force you to dig deeper into the depths of who you are. When life challenges you, it is not to destroy you, it is to reveal you, to show you the parts of yourself you didn't know existed, to uncover the courage, the fire, the resilience that lies hidden beneath your fears. Sometimes you don't realize how powerful you are until being strong is the only choice you have left. There will come a day when you look back on the moments that felt impossible and realize they were the turning points, the moments that built you, strengthened you, and taught you what you needed to know. You will realize that the challenges you faced were not detours. They were directions. They were guiding you, shaping you, preparing you for the chapters ahead. Every great story has struggle. Every hero has moments of doubt. Every winner has days where they wanted to quit. But what separates those who rise from those who fall is not talent, not luck, not backgrew. Life has a way of testing you right when you begin to rise. The moment you decide to grow, the moment you decide to change, life places new challenges in front of you, not to stop you, but to strengthen you. Every storm you face is preparing you for the sunlight ahead. Every difficulty you encounter is shaping you into the person you're meant to become. You're not here to live an average life. You are here to rise above every limit that the world tried to place on you. There comes a time in everyone's life when they must decide who they want to become. Not who they were told to be, not who they were conditioned to be, but who they truly are beneath the fears, beneath the doubts, beneath the insecurities that life has layered onto them. This is your time, your moment, your chance to redefine yourself. You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You don't need validation. You just need courage. Courage to take the next step. Courage to keep going even when everything feels heavy. Courage to believe that something amazing is waiting for you on the other side of your struggle. Many people never discover who they could have become because they stop too early. They quit right before the breakthrough. They choose the comfort of familiarity instead of the discomfort of growth. But you're different. You're not here for comfort. You're here for transformation. You're here because something inside you refuses to settle for a life that doesn't ignite your soul. That fire inside you is not accidental. It's the universe whispering, you are meant for more. As you walk your path, you will face moments where the road seems long and lonely. You'll face moments where people misunderstand you, judge you, or fail to recognize your worth. And that's okay. Your journey is not for them to understand. Your vision is not for them to approve. Your purpose is not for them to validate. You're walking a path that only you're meant to walk, and sometimes that means walking alone. Life will always present you with two choices, to rise or to remain the same. Most people choose comfort because growth is uncomfortable, change is uncomfortable, and transformation requires effort that many are not willing to give. But you're not like most people. If you were, you wouldn't be here, listening, learning, searching for ways to grow. Somewhere inside you, a fire is burning, a fire that refuses to let you stay average, a fire that keeps reminding you that you are meant for more. Every day, you wake up with the opportunity to rewrite your story. You're not trapped. You're not stuck. You're not limited by who you were yesterday. Every sunrise is a new beginning, and every moment is a chance to take one small step toward the life you truly want to live. Remember this. Your dreams are not random. They are signals of who you can become if you are brave enough to chase them. You may feel tired. You may feel overwhelmed. You may feel like nothing is working. But often, the biggest breakthroughs come right after the hardest moments. When life becomes difficult, it is not a sign to quit. It is a sign to continue. Pressure shapes diamonds. Heat forges steel. And challenges shape champions. There will be days when no one believes in you. Days when you feel unseen, unheard, and misunderstood. But in those moments, remind yourself that the journey is not meant to be easy. It is meant to build you. The world may doubt you, but as long as you don't doubt yourself, you will rise. Greatness is not achieved with applause. It is achieved in silence, in discipline, in moments of lonely effort when no one is watching. You must protect your mind. Your mind is your most powerful weapon, and it is also the first thing the world tries to break. Fill it with positivity, courage, and belief. Surround yourself with thoughts that uplift you, people who inspire you, and actions that move you closer to your goals. Every negative thought, every fear, every doubt. The truth is, most people never realize how powerful they actually are. They walk through life believing they are average, ordinary, or insignificant. But the moment you decide to look inside yourself, you will discover something extraordinary. Your ability to rise, to overcome, to rebuild, and to become more than you ever imagined. Every person you admire, every success story you hear, every champion you look up to, they were once just like you. They were confused, uncertain, afraid, and sometimes completely lost. But the difference between them and the millions who never achieve anything is simple. They did not stop. They did not walk away from their dreams just because the path was difficult. And neither should you. You are capable of far more than what your circumstances show right now. The world might look at you and see nothing special, but the world does not know your heart. The world does not know your potential. And more importantly, the world does not get to decide who you become. You do. Every dream you have ever imagined is possible for you. Not for someone else, not for someday in the future, not for a different version of you. For you, right now, exactly as you are. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You don't need to wait until you feel ready. You don't need permission from anyone. All you need is the decision to begin. Because the truth is, life will not slow down for you. If you keep waiting, years will pass, opportunities will fade, and regret will grow heavy in your chest. You cannot afford to wait any longer. You cannot waste the potential you've been carrying for so long. This is your time to rise. This is your time to step forward and change everything. You must understand something very powerful. Your past does not define you. Every mistake you made is behind you. Every failure you faced was only preparing you. Everything you lost was clearing space for something better. Stop letting your past kill your future. You are not the Sam. When you start walking the path of change, life begins to test you. It will not be easy, and it's not supposed to be. The struggle is what builds your strength. The resistance is what gives you power. Just like a muscle must tear to grow, you too must face pressure to transform. Every challenge that stands in your way is not a barrier. It's a lesson. The universe is not punishing you. It's preparing you. Preparing you for the greatness you asked for. Because you cannot become strong without being tested. You cannot become wise without failing. You cannot become unstoppable without facing moments that almost break you. But those same moments, when you feel like giving up, are the ones that define your future. Every time you choose to rise instead of surrender, you rewrite your destiny. The truth is, most people never realize how close they were to success when they stop trying. They quit one step before the finish line. They give up when things get hard, not knowing that every storm runs out of rain. Every night eventually meets the sunrise. The ones who win are not the ones who never fall, but the ones who never stay down. So if you're tired, if you are exhausted, if you are at your limit, keep going. Because that limit is an illusion. Your body, your mind, and your heart are far more powerful than you think. You are capable of more than you've ever imagined. Every time you push through pain, you expand your capacity for greatness. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect time to start. There will always be problems, distractions, and fears. The perfect time will never come, because perfection doesn't exist. The right time is the moment you decide to act. Action is what separates dreamers from doers. You can spend your whole life thinking, planning, and talking about what you want to do, but until you take the first step, nothing will change. Start messy. Start scared. Start unsure. Just start, because once you take that first step, momentum, life often puts us in situations where we feel stuck, lost, or uncertain about what to do next. We wake up every day, follow the same routine, think the same thoughts, and repeat the same habits. Yet deep inside, we know that we are meant for something greater. There is always a small voice within us that whispers that we were born for more. But most people ignore that voice because they believe change is too hard, too big, too complicated. What they don't realize is that life only changes when a person decides that it must change. Everything begins with a single moment, a single thought, a single decision that says, "This is not where my story ends." People often think that the successful ones had some sort of advantage. They believe those people were luckier, smarter, richer, or born in a better environment. But if you truly look at the stories behind the great achievers, you will find one thing in common. They all started from ordinary lives. They struggled. They suffered. They faced rejection, failure, and disappointment. But they did not quit. That is what made them extraordinary. They chose growth when others chose comfort. They chose discipline when others chose distraction. They chose to believe in themselves when no one else did. That belief, that decision, is where greatness begins. Many people blame their past for where they are today. They blame their circumstances, their upbringing, their family, their mistakes. But your past is not your prison. Your past is simply a chapter. It does not define your entire book. It does not decide your future unless you allow it to. The truth is, every day you wake up with a fresh chance, a clean page, a new beginning. You have the power to write a new story, no matter how dark your previous chapters were. You are not stuck because of your situation. You are stuck because you believe there is no way out. Change that belief, and everything changes. There will always be a moment in life where you feel like quitting. You